Now, as we were explaining yesterday, it's hard to draw a line in the sky, especially between constellations. And some constellations take up more room than others. And this often creates fights. Marduk says, well, it's my turn. I'm supposed to get 2,160 years. And so they fight about these things. So, yes, you are in regime change. Of that, there is no doubt. It's been touted for a while that you are going to be moving into the age of Aquarius, yes? So, what does that mean? It means that eventually, perhaps 100 years more, something, the vernal equinox will move from, let's say, Pisces into Aquarius. When it was Marduk's age, the age of Aries, 2,000 years BC, it would be about 4,000 years ago, the sun would rise in the sign of Aries at the vernal equinox. So Marduk fought for his age, and prior to his age, it was his uncle's age, Enlil, the age of the bull. Enlil's sign is the bull. And Enlil has also come to the Pleiades to create some problems there. What you must understand is that these regime change, these rulers, they have a wide range of territory. And they send ambassadors, they send princes and kinglings, and it's just as you have it on Earth, only in the cosmos. And it's lots of contention. So there's no specific time for regime change, none. It's impossible in terms of earthly. So this is why your G8s, G7s, whatever numbers they are playing with, your Bilderbergers, the different elitist so-called groups who make global decisions, they don't know what to do. Here's an example. So Marduk ran the age of Aries, and the way he started the age of Aries was, or the way he accepted it was his turn, is that his son and his cousin started a nuclear war, 2024 BC. It was a tit-for-tat, silly war, but it created a lot of nuclear destruction. Sinai was the main target, and parts of Mesopotamia, etc. Quite a few other areas that have been excluded, more into northern Africa. Lots was destroyed, lots. Lots had to be rebuilt. And so everyone surrendered. They said this must be the sign that it is Marduk's age. Then there was another age change, regime change, 2,000 years later approximately. Every 2,000 years they get revved up because they know it's coming within 100 years. Then it was the regime change, and Marduk did not want to give up power. So Marduk created another image of himself as the son who was sacrificed for the great father on the cross. You get the picture, yes? The cross, of course, being the planet Nibiru, and the contention of, it's my turn, I'm willing to die for my turn here, to be the princeling, the king of earth, the king of kings. It's all these expressions that have to do with Christianity are all Anunnaki tit for tat. So now what John is asking is, are you in regime change now once again? Yes. Whose turn is it? You've gone through Aries, you had Pisces. Pisces was water. Enki is water. Yet Marduk snuck himself in there. Enlil and his family line, they want their turn, but it's not their turn. It's the water pourers Enki's turn. There's big fights over the stealing of other cousins and brothers' turns. But the rationale is, well, you go to that other colony up there. You don't have to be on Earth. You've been stationed here. It's beyond you now, but this is what's being played out. Will it be different? Yes, the Aquarian age is about it is technically about a more connection of the wider range of humanity, but the dark side of it will diminish your distinctions as individuals. Aquarius is not an individual sign, even though individuals may be quirky and weird and do weird stuff. It could be the age of Aquarius, the beginning of a lot of strange things being brought forward again that were very much in vogue during Atlantean times. Depends what humans want to do. Do you want to take ownership, finally? Can you manage your planet? Yes, you have the capabilities, but you must become 1,000 times more psychic, 100,000 times more psychic, and fair, and knowledgeable. These are some things to think about. Anything else, John?
Sounds like Marty had 3 turns this semester.
Well, let's say that he's had his turn and then he has infiltrated other turns. And you know how there's a saying, power corrupts, you get there, you don't want to retire from it, and no matter how much money you have, it's never enough. These issues are all being played out to the extreme. And remember something. No matter who you think these Anunnaki players are, that's not who they are. We do our best to give you pictures of them. And sometimes we color our characters, some we approve of and some we don't. But we are simply giving you a storybook in oral capacity to trigger the pictures that are already in your DNA. There's much inside of you that's being made in order that if you give yourself time, the pictures will start to make sense from within. We'll move around and come back to that concept. Who has a question?